I know what you like. And we are live. Welcome to another Sunday episode of Foxes and Coffee. Today we're doing Bubbles and Teeth. I am joined by my wonderful hostesses Ren, Nancy, and Els. Let's go. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh yeah, and
Hello, hello.
also coffee and good conversations. No, at least coffee.
He.
Kafaffa. Hey, Els is drinking as well. That was a good timing.
Thank you.
So I think
You guys are in
everything's-
sync.
Yes.
Wait, NSYNC?
As we drink.
NSYNC. Oh.
NSYNC. Don't tell me that's the band you have for dramatic poetry reading.
I can only say bye now.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's actually it would have been fun if I would have chosen a song like, oh no, now I have to find another one.
Yeah. Well, you guessed it.
Already.
This is not fair.
Unfair.
Hey Baron, hey Phoenicia. What did you do? You
Hi,
managed to
hi.
come online this quick. Well, Twitch finally fixed it. So I think it should be okay now. Also, bitrate is all green, everything is all happy, and well, yeah. I mean, the technologically challenged part of this endeavor seems to be doing okay-ish, and I'm knocking on wood right now because I don't want it to go explodey. Hello, good day, good Juju, hello.
Good evening. Nice to have you.
Coffee, good coffee, good coffee.
Coffee, good. What?
Well, there's still a bit that kind of it's
Hi,
a-
Bram Steinvos.
And
And
hi,
hi, Doctor.
It's still a
Hi.
bit of a timing thing that we need to fix on the, but that's more like, well, with Xennial Dudes, we have this fancy intro and fancy outro that actually runs for a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds, or at least a period of time before it goes online. And I want to make something for this stream as well. And I thought I had something timed out already, but it didn't work. So it worked, but not exactly, and still it worked. Koneko
Ha.
asks, oh, we're already at the questions. I didn't spin the wheel yet. Now, yeah, Koneko asks how we are doing. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna have quite an update in a bit, but I wanted
Yeah.
to let Jay finish his conversation for a change. So I'll wait with mine for just
Well,
a sec.
we'll just kick it up a notch by answering Phoenicia's question first. Missing some ears? Well,
I
nope,
don't
I've
know
got
what you
mine.
mean. Yeah, I didn't. I am at another place. I'm at a friend of mine, Body Paint Lily, also an amazing artist, and I'm on her birthday, and I'm streaming from her place in a bedroom that she isn't using, so that's why the room is so empty. But I brought everything for the stream except my ears. So I was setting up everything, and I'm grabbing in the bag like, oh, oops, I don't have everything, but I have everything technically. So, and even some backup if I get a failure of sound, and so everything should be working. I'm just not complete in my look, and I don't have a spaceship behind me either. So, yeah, I'm different today.
To continue this awesome topic, Baron says, boo! If Jay has to eat something he dislikes, Reninci needs to do that too now.
Ha!
Oh, really? So next time I plan something social, I should just cancel the stream from my part,
Okay, well,
and not stream from a party.
I'm going to say, not my words, and chicken out of this one.
I'm drawing. I'm
No,
drawing.
No, he just wants you to take the ears with you.
Yeah, like I said, I
Oh,
was
you,
in my bag clawing, like, where are they? But
oh, you don't have ears, but you do have the cat claws. That works.
yes. And I also have some something to tell. Last Wednesday, I became an aunt for the third time.
First time.
For the
Yeah.
very third time.
Yeah, this time, first time of a girl.
Yeah.
You've got a niece too.
Now I've got a niece.
Corrupt. I mean,
To
influence,
corrupt, yeah.
not-
Yeah, and the worst
Ma-
part is I actually thought corrupt. I corrected myself 3 times, but it kept coming back to corrupt as well. And then Elle said it. Congratulations.
She can read your mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes,
What
I
am
was
I thinking
actually
now?
saying his thoughts
What am I thinking
as
now?
if I could.
Oh, niece is 2 years old now. Oh, that's really awesome. They're so much fun when they're 2, right? They say all these things, they're way too smart.
Okay.
They're like,
The stream is
how
getting a
did you
bit
learn
creepy now.
that? How do you know that? What is creepy?
Nothing. Hey, Els, you've got a couple of stories to tell. No.
No,
but
please don't continue.
no, but really, I mean, that's pretty awesome that you have a new niece now.
Yeah, Kiara. So, yeah,
That's a fancy name.
yeah, I've seen her big brother be completely super sweet to her. So, but I'm very certain that they'll be up to a lot of shenanigans really soon,
I mean,
sooner than we think.
your nephew is called Ronin, which
Yeah.
kinda implies that he's going to do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Barry is an uncle, but not by
probably.
law. About that, there, at least in my family or the way I was raised, there are a lot of uncles and aunts that aren't blood related.
Oh yeah, that way.
Yeah. So that's actually an honorific we use to indicate someone older than you, usually adult or acting like an adult.
Yeah, but how else should you call family friends? I don't know any other title for that.
Wait.
Well, the thing is that if I call someone an aunt or an uncle on my Moluccan side of the family, it's a compliment. But when I say it on the Dutch side, they suddenly like, I'm not that old. Like, what?
Yep.
Yeah, but aunt sounds so old and so old-fashioned.
Yeah,
like, no,
I've
nice.
literally never heard that except in your part of your family.
Yeah, so to me it's like I have like those options.
Yeah.
No, this is...
And I actually have it also on the Dutch side of my biological dad's family. So I have 2 Dutch families that don't like to be called aunt or uncle. And then I have, no, call me niece. Yeah, but you're like, okay.
Yeah,
But-
that doesn't work.
And then the Moluccan side is like, oh yeah, of course, that's nice to be called like that. And then I also get called Aunt Els as a honorific. Like, you're not even part of our family, but I call you Aunt Els, and I'm like, oh, I'm so honored, because I don't know, I guess I feel very Moluccan in that one.
Well,
But
it's not definite. It's not just something Moluccan, but I know it as in every family. Regardless where they're from, and regardless whether they see themselves as Dutch or anything else, but it actually that you have 2 families that don't like it. That is the strangest thing to me.
Well, I don't know how common it is to actually call someone aunt or uncle when it's not your family, but also grandma or grandpa when they're not your grandma or grandpa or anything like that.
The grandma,
when it's not biological.
The grandmother, grandfather thing we didn't do with. It's the uncle and aunt part that's real, and sometimes the cousin thing, but I think that's reserved for, as Rincy said, friends of the family that are basically family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it feels like family, then you give names to it as family. And if and there are also families who don't have family friends, and they don't give them any names, and at least they treat someone as a friend and call them by a name, but yeah, like how are you? If people ask how are you related, then some people, even if they don't have any titles, they make up titles, and if it's not something serious, then a granny will say, "I'm her daughter," you know,
just to
for the heck of her.
So,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
laughing my ass off at Gears. Also, Gears says, "Hold up, Ronin. That's a Leyden name." Yes, it is. I love it. It's awesome. I wish I thought of that. If I were ever to spawn, I wanted to use. I would need to use that now, but it's already done. So no, go. But here we go. Auntie Else for you. Now, I've been watching a lot of Uncle Roger's kids lately, so that's why I recognize that one.
For you.
The
What's
fried,
that mean for you? I know.
The fried. It's the fried egg rice skit with Gordon Ramsay I showed you lately. A couple of.
Auntie
Else,
yeah.
And
you don't know that else? Hiya!
Or wok.
Yeah, I do know that, but I don't know. The pronunciation was. But I did see the thing. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Baron is an uncle at in-law's side, godfather of a cousin's daughter. Yeah, well, godfather is a definite honorific and practical thing as well. And Bram used to call neighbor aunt. Yes, see? It happens a lot. For you.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Now it's in my head.
I do.
Oh, I'm quite soft today, sound-wise. Let me fix that.
Crank it up.
I'm gonna crank it up. Yeah, I've been having a bit of issues with my microphone lately, so I think I need to invest something into audio in a bit. It should be a lot better. Oh no, this is a bit too loud.
It is only now, like 30 seconds ago, I realized what the fox was looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Before that, I thought this is a broken piece from a UFO, or this is a shark banana.
Sharknado.
No, not Sharknado, but a shark banana, because the shape of a banana, and then a shark's fin on top of it.
So I think this actually is a great way to get to the part where you are telling stories, right?
Am I? No, just let me try a little bit more. Just keep talking about the aunts and uncles. I want to reveal the story as soon as I make this readable for everyone.
So, dance puppets dance while I do the art thing?
Yeah, do the thing.
Or do work, my minions! I've got bubble tea, by the way.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna stab it. And I didn't stab it.
You unsuccessfully stabbed it.
And Baron and Girius are talking about are doing Godfather references and stuff like that. This is fun.
Because I actually want to ask the chat, what is the fox looking at? And think about that as I keep on drawing.
Doctor wants bubble tea. Oh,
oh, that was fast.
There's actually a place. Yeah.
You really never can fool Baron Cat, because also with the song lyrics.
I had one a while ago.
Yeah, Phoenicia, you're right, and Girius, you're also right. But Baron Cat was first. It's a shark tooth, indeed.
Yep. Yes, it is.
And it's not a banana with a shark fin.
Nope. But I'm glad you guys already recognize it. That's pretty fast. Yes. Because the story is that last weekend I went to Zeeland in the Netherlands with my parents and my sisters.
Last weekend?
Which is... Yeah, this weekend. I have time travel troubles, but let's stick with...
Time travel problems?
Yes. Either way. So, don't confuse me. I'm tired. So, it feels like multiple days, okay? So it feels like I'm time traveling. Anyhow, as a kid, we as a young household, we used to go on holiday in Zealand to a specific old home that was owned by the family, and so we have our holiday memories there. Because we didn't go abroad because we didn't have that much money, but we were really happy to be able to go to sea. And in this specific area of the sea, you could find the fossilized shark teeth of very ancient sharks that were bigger than the great white shark, and all kinds of crazy sharks that are like tiger sharks and everything that wash ashore in that area because they have been digging in the. I'm distracted by what something Girius says and I don't get it. Wait, Else, do you own a DeLorean, a big blue box, or a hot tub? I deny everything. Anyhow,
I don't know about the hot tub, but the other two I get.
It's a time travel stuff.
Yeah.
Anyhow, train of thought. Keep it. Anyhow, so we have a lot of childhood memories there, and we also had this challenge every time that the person that would get the first shark tooth would get a little surprise, like get an ice cream or something like that. So we were all very focused on finding these shark teeth, and they're not easy to find. You really have to train your eye to distinguish the other rubble that comes from the sea in the same shape and the specific shark teeth. But it's also something that gets your competition drive going and such. So, and recently we heard that they were gonna sell this specific house so that we would not be able to have holidays there anymore. So as a last like a nostalgia trip, we went with the whole family and we tried to experience being in that home, a very old home in a very nearly deserted village somewhere in Zealand. And so we went there, and it was a lot of fun. It was like, oh, this smells like nostalgia and stuff. So it was really fun. And hi, Drexit and Al, yo.
Hello.
Hello.
We were talking about fossilized shark teeth and such. So this weekend we also had the challenge of finding a shark tooth, a fossilized shark tooth to find the first. And usually a shark tooth is the ones that you find there. Yes, I would love to find a megalodon tooth. They can be found, but it's really rare. So I never found one. But usually a shark teeth we find is about this size. I don't know if you can see it very well. Maybe I should put
some paper behind it.
Some paper behind it.
Fortunately, she has lots of papers there.
Yeah.
Let's see. This works. This is a small shark tooth.
Lower.
Higher.
Sorry.
A little bit higher.
Yeah, there.
Yes,
Keep
exactly
it there.
Cool. I'm trying.
Yes.
And a little bit back so that it can sharpen or something. So this is the size we usually have.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. This is the one I found.
Oof.
Nice.
That's a bit bigger.
That's a bit bigger, yes. And it's the biggest shark tooth I ever found.
Ancient Tesla logo.
Ancient Tesla logo. They've been around, I guess.
Woo! Let's see. Let's move the right way. In front of the camera here. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of this. And face for size. like. My one of my grandfathers, he had only 2 teeth left. He was very afraid of the dentist, and he used to say that he would make a new set of teeth from the shark teeth that I'd found as soon as he lost his last 2 teeth. So that is when he would dare to go to the dentist, and that is when he would want to have new teeth with all the shark teeth that I would find. So that was a mission. Unfortunately, he died with still having 1 tooth, so he never got to visit the dentist and actually ask for, like, I brought some teeth, make me this how do you say that, gebit? False teeth, at least. You get the idea.
False.
So that's a Dutch.
Dentures.
My Dutch.
Yes, Berencat.
Yes. So that's all. It's something that has been something special to me for a very long time, and you can imagine that. But when I found this, I was very excited because I usually only find the small ones. I did find a lot more of the smaller ones.
You should
or
make
broken ones.
You should make a necklace of the best teeth you've ever found.
Yeah, maybe I should. I do consider making a necklace out of this one because it's so nice and big and such.
And then
yeah, but it could be the hanger.
So
yeah. Let me see.
Make a necklace, then visit something like Dolphinarium, somewhere where they keep sharks.
Yeah, and the thing is, like with this tooth, I think this was they have different types of shark teeth, and we do find things like this, but they're usually broken on the top, like this.
Mm-hmm.
So to find it in one piece like this is just really cool.
Yeah.
And I was gonna show you guys what I found in 2 days. So I made a picture of all of them, and I'm just gonna show it here like this.
Oh wow.
These are all the ones that I found. Let's see. Should make this a little bit smaller so see everything.
Some of them look more like twigs than anything else.
Yeah, well, the thing is that these are shark teeth. I hope you can see my cursor.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But these are stingray teeth.
Ah.
So they're a different type. So those little bumps, the ribbles, rigs, you see here, ridges. These are their teeth, which is funny. Now here we have the big baby right here. This is the top of a big one. This is the bottom. They don't fit together. And the thing is, they have this greenish shade, so they're not completely black. And when the sun is shining and the water comes over it, they have a certain shine that distinguishes them from all the other shells and stuff. And that's what makes them a lot easier to find. So, but these are the ones that I found in 2 days.
I've been with Elstu Sealant for I think once, and we actually went looking for shark teeth as well. And she makes it sound easy, but it's horribly difficult. I mean, the entire beach is littered with shells, broken shells and everything, and little stones and everything that looks like those things. And she just strolls across the waterline. And she goes like, "Oh, there's one," and then she picks out, just like hello, this is one. You go like, how the did you see that?
It wasn't there. She just planted it.
Yeah,
To confuse you.
she already had a batch of them with, and suddenly she goes like, "Oh, he's not watching. Oh, there's one."
Yeah, I think that's a secret.
I should have checked if they were dry or not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
she would have
easy.
just dropped them in the water.
Okay.
Hi, fellows.
Hi, Ferals.
Hi.
Yeah, well, of course she has a really, really well-trained eye for detail, and I think that is an important part of it, because otherwise, like, how the
hell?
Yeah, it's uncanny. It's like this should be logically possible. How did she do that? So yeah, it's great. It's fun. It's interesting.
And this is just 2 days.
This is just 2 days, yes. And I do have to mention that, of course, there have been very big storms recently. So I figured that I should probably search for them under the, how do you say that? When you have a beach and a strand paviljoen where you go eat something somewhere, there's a little house where you have a restaurant. And it is on poles, so it doesn't get washed away by the water. And I was searching under those poles, but I crawled under the restaurant, and not everybody is so crazy that they actually crawl under the restaurant to find shark teeth.
Phil says, I need elves to find missing Lego pieces.
I'm probably good at it. But let's see.
Usually the way you find is by walking barefoot across the room, right?
But
Yes.
my dream is to find one of these. And that is a megalodon tooth right here. But they can be found in the Netherlands, but it's just really hard because they're heavier. They're
because they look like turtles and you think it's an animal, because they're that big.
Also, and they're 0.5 kilogram. So they're not as easy to find as the lighter shark teeth that you find here. And also, as you can see here, that usually the bigger ones are torn. That you miss the upper half when you find them. And then we have my beauty. And then we have this. No, but really, I still have the dream that I want to find this. I sometimes dream that I find one of this. This is gonna give me such a big ice cream. It's gonna be crazy.
Garius, write something beautiful. Wait.
Let's see.
If something is uncanny, would it rather be jarring?
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Very well done.
And Farrah says,
played,
not like
sir.
that, Jay. Well, it's the way it's supposed to be. It's official. It says so in the manual.
Yeah, that's karma. But the one next to the shark tooth, the megalodon tooth, is that like the size of the one that you have found now?
Mine is a bit bigger than this. Like, I think
it's more complete.
It's more complete. These are the same sharks as the one that I found. So I think mine is a little bit bigger and then is complete.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's more like this length instead of this, and then complete. So, but these are more common. And
this
what I wanted to show, this is, by the way, at the location of where I've been looking for them.
And the person's size of hand could also be a factor, right?
Could be, yeah, could be. But I don't know, this is just really cool. And what I also wanted to show is that I know I'm nerding hard here. It's just everybody who's not into FOSS is like, what are we doing? I thought we were,
Hi, Frietje.
Hi, Frietje.
Oh, this is timing. Wow. Oh, she probably knows about the fossil shark teeth. Because she is in the same family.
Well, and we're gonna
she's
positively
a
praise
niece
ourselves
of yours,
for more
right?
stories.
Yes.
Oh well.
She is.
It matches the conversation we had a bit earlier. So.
True. Could be, yeah. So let's see. I was gonna open this in a new file. So, oh, not this one. I'm trying. Here. So, I'm talking about the location where a lot of our family members go on a holiday in Zealand, and this is my shark tooth that I found this weekend, of which I'm very proud. Ooh, look at it! It's so big. It fills the screen. So, and here you see like the big white shark, and these are like the sharks that we find teeth of, and then there's the one that I really want to find teeth of. I probably found one of these. I think this is the tiger shark, but I'm not sure because it doesn't say. But I want this teeth, because the megalodon shark lived off of whales, and they're not as big as a whale. They're like 20 meters, and whales are bigger. But then they would just bite the tail, and then the whale wouldn't be able to swim anymore, and then they would eat them. It's a bit terrible, but it's also like, wow, crazy. So,
and Baron Carrot says, I hear yelling in the background. Sounds like a fun birthday party. Yes, that's right. I am at a birthday party of Body Paint Lily, a friend of mine, also a very talented artist. Once we reach 500 followers, I'm going to ask her to body paint me on stream. And she's already said yes, but we'll have to wait until that happens. And and she lives abroad nowadays, so she's come back to the Netherlands for her birthday, and that's cool. Why I went here today. And I asked her whether I could stream from her place during her party, or if there would be some time that I could still meet her while she's still in the Netherlands. And she said, no, come over, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, but she's a very expressive person, and a very unique, and yeah, she has a lot of friends who are also very open, spontaneous people, and so you can really hear that there are good vibes. Yeah, you can really hear that. And I've locked myself away, but some of it is still coming through. Yeah,
they will eventually.
Huh. So.
And yeah, so the fox is finding a very, very big shark tooth.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to draw that. Oh, by the way, Frietje, I found these this weekend in Zealand. I'm very proud of it.
And the vixen is very happy. Also, the one that's being drawn.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
So, I think it's time for the spinny wheel thingy, right?
Sure, go ahead.
Shark, go ahead.
Shark, go ahead. Yarr. Let's see.
It's a question for
Nancy.
Oh, that.
Baby shark.
No.
Thanks, Frietje.
Jay, can't you beep else?
Beep.
No. I need to censor in.
Beep it.
No, wait. I need to time this. Give me a second. Block. No.
Baby shark.
I'm gonna mute you. And she's.
Is she muted?
She's muted. Yeah.
That looked not like singing. Looked like something else that wasn't PG. Don't do that, else.
Hey, Sendokiri! Welcome! And now she's thinking, I need to try.
Sendokiri, such a timing for you to come into the stream. Elsa's displaying some talents. Still dancing. Go else, says Feros. Yay, go for it.
This is interesting. Let's see. Questions. It's going to be a question for Nancy.
Doctor says, I bet these sharks are a lot of anything swimming around.
Yeah. And
Syndicary, so I do something like that and you suddenly appear?
Maybe you summoned him, I don't know.
I guess. So that's how you summon him.
Senokiri, just at the end? Kiri says, what's next? Going to Candy Mountain? Or describing the color and texture of unicorns and where they are dancing? I don't know what's next to what.
To the stream, I guess.
Doctor has a new knife and cutting board. Very nice.
Are you threatening me?
No, Doctor, not me. Zendukir, you are not too late for doodle time. It hasn't been claimed yet. Just so you know.
I didn't look into the request you sent earlier enough to give you a good answer. Because let's see, I have to read it again. Because I didn't get to it yet, because I was way too crazy busy. Let's see.
Okay, while she's reading, Renancy, what's one funny word that describes our friendship?
Ooh, a funny word. A funny word that describes... Did you ask that? A funny word?
Mm-hmm. Well, just use a word.
Oh, a word. Okay. I'm looking in the. I'm thinking, trouble, but then Team Rocket comes to mind, like double trouble. And it's not one word. It's two. It's double.
Send Akira and send you something through Facebook.
And I'm also thinking, like, what is it called when? Oh, I know. Snowball effect.
Oh, snowball. Yeah, triple trouble. Nice, well played, Baron.
Snowball.
Snowball.
That's my word.
I understand that one.
It starts somewhere and it gets worse. But it hopefully in a good way.
Sounds good. Nice. So, while Else is looking at things, still looking at things.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still looking at things, or are you drawing again?
I was drawing again, and I was awaiting Sindakiri's answer.
Okay, cool. Spinny wheel thing again.
Yes, please.
And it's going to be a dramatic poetry reading from Nancy as well. Do you have something prepared, or?
Yes, I have.
Let's go then. Oh, that zoom in of the zoom in of the fox was awesome. Like.
All right. There's no one like the other. It's in your hands. It lies all in our hands. Listen to your mother. Break free from the fence. It's when you cry, it all ends. And you learn like a shadow flows in the rain, like a foreign flame in the dark, showing you the way, bringing you the fire. I will love you. I will hurt you too. All we need is cover from the no lovers, from the cold others. And you learn like a shadow flows in the rain, like a foreign flame in the dark, showing you the way. And you learn what we feel now isn't pain. Just the scent of it is enough, blinding me with grace. There's no have to do it your way, like a shadow flows in the rain. And then it just repeats.
No idea whatsoever. Just none.
It's a really beautiful song.
Yeah.
That I will tell you.
Sure. No. But I don't see Curious and Baron yet, so probably I'm not the only one having a hard time with it. I hope. Wait, I haven't actually blocked you, did I? No.
I was listening on my Spotify and this one came by. I'm like, oh, this is so pretty. This is so nice.
Baron admits he doesn't know this one.
Woo! Okay, you have to listen to it because I think it's beautiful. You had to Google it, but now you know what it is. Yes, exactly.
I'm going to listen to it later on because I had no clue whatsoever.
Yeah, I like the song, so prepare to listen to something beautiful.
Oh no.
Girius didn't know it either. Woo, this is cool. Just this artist is one to explore.
Okay. So, are we going to continue this, or is there something else going on?
Continue this.
Spinning wheel thingy, yay! I really like this thing. It's a would you rather for me.
All right. Let me ask you a would you rather question. All right. Would you rather work hard for a boss that has high expectations but values you as a person and an employee, or work much less for a boss that couldn't care less?
Seeing as the first is already happening, and I'm really happy with that. Yes, the first, definitely. I mean, right. I like to challenge myself. I mean, come on, I'm in the stream with you too. No, but really,
I don't see how that is hard at all.
No. Anyway, no, I really like I like to challenge myself and do a lot of things, and actually I prefer someone who has high expectations. That pushes me to go further than do the I just sit here and do whatever the normal stuff and that's it. That's not fun. I mean, actually doing a lot, actually pushing myself further and further with work, art, with just everything I do. I mean, I need a challenge. And yeah, if management doesn't care, it can be hard to stay motivated at some point. Well, that's why
even if you hardly have to work at all, you'd still prefer working yourself.
I had a job that didn't motivate me. I had a job where I was
you had to be there full time.
I had to be there full time. I automated most of the stuff I did already, so I just showed up, did my work, and then I had a couple of hours to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you've learned to value appreciation and challenge no other.
It kills your spirit. I mean, it's not just like, oh no, you have to do. You just sit there and think like,
my life not a holiday
sucks.
At all.
This is not fun. I mean, it's like being jobless. It isn't a holiday. It feels it's actually more taxing on your mind than actually. Yeah, for me it is at least more taxing on my mind than actually doing a lot of work and working hard. And yes, Baron has a job that every day is the same, but never like the other day. Well, I think there are a lot of similar days, but not exactly the same, so I understand. And I love my job. I mean, I have a great job. I sometimes grumble about it, but hey, that's just me. But no, the job is awesome. So no, I would rather go for the tough one. I mean, I tend to go for tough things, right?
Yeah, but and I completely agree. Something can be hard, but then it's worth it, and then you feel like you actually achieved something. Yep. While if you always get to go the easy way, then you never feel like you've progressed, like you've never achieved something, never gotten anywhere. And it's really fun to be always developing yourself and to grow and to see oh, I don't know if I can do that, and then, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
And then you get somewhere.
This sounds difficult. I don't know if I can do it. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have that with sports and all the other kind of things, but with work and stuff like that, which is it's like, oh, this sounds interesting. Let's go. We'll see what happens. But yeah, does this answer your question?
Oh, definitely.
Cool. Let's spin the wheel again.
Baron Cat says, and again on Thursday morning, our team finished a job that has Friday morning deadline. That's 4 weeks in a row. Okay, you live a bit in Groundhog Day, but then Groundhog Week. What Jay, the spinny wheel, what did it say?
Oh, it landed on a would you rather for me again, so I spun it again and now it's a question for you.
Alright.
So now I need to get myself a question, which is interesting. Bling?
Ooh.
Something said bling.
Senokiri supports the riot by tipping 10 euros.
Oh, well that means it's doodle time.
Yes, it is.
It's
Yes.
I
get to draw a spider.
It's gonna get spooky.
It's gonna get spooky and cute.
I posted it on in our internal chat, so you know which one.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to call it out. It's a spider. It's a guardian spirit from Neo Itokori in a cute and simple style like Hollow Knight. Okay, that's really specific. Sounds good. Sounds
It's
fun.
really specific, and that's why we had like a little conversation on do's and don'ts and the possibilities. I am not as fast in cel shady styles as I am with chalky styles, but I told him that there's a chance that I won't be able to finish it, but we can try it and see how far we get. So we agreed on that.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens from there.
Phoenicia says something good. Why do something the easy way when you can do it the hard way? Yes, if it doesn't scare the living out of you, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah, I was also waiting for a pause and a moment to say that, because that one really, that was a highlight for me.
Yeah. So, Doodle timer is up. I'm going to start the timer.
Hey ho! Whoa, wait.
Hey ho!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I still have to create the right feel, right background, and I need a brain for that. So just give me a second.
Last week we actually slowed down our work speed, and we still finished Thursday morning. Means your team, and you of course, are really good at your job. And that's, I hope your management actually likes that.
Oh, it actually has like just one color. Because it's like that different style. I'm not used to like having this style like that. Let's see. We're going for...
and sometimes it works. Like if you work less hard, you're more relaxed. You do it right the first time, and you become way more efficient.
Yep.
Sometimes rest really does help.
It does. That's also why I dared to go on a holiday this weekend instead of continuing working, or I will get a burnout.
Do you hear that scratch?
Oh, and you had a weekend, so you should be allowed to take weekends.
Yeah, well, from this point on, I'm probably gonna have only one day of weekend every weekend because it's getting really tight on the schedule. But I'm gonna try to have weekends. If I manage to finish one page a day with lining from now on, then I get to have full weekends. If I need a buffer, I need an extra day as buffer. That. But I try my best. Can't do more.
Baroncat says, we got complaints that are not really complaints. Our boss makes jokes that he has to find something else for us to do. Yeah. Well, actually, that probably meant that he was proud of you guys. That you got the situation under control. So, well done.
Let's see. Is this the right look and feel?
Don't you just hate it when the tea is actually all gone and there's still a lot of bubbles in it?
Mhm.
And you just eat the bubbles, right?
That's what I'm doing right now, but it's not what it
You
was
can do
designed to
it.
do.
It's like we have a gray.
Or you just put new tea in it.
Nah, we just keep it like this. I mean,
Alright.
I have to get up and it's hard. No, wait, so I should do it then again. It's easy to get up.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it's, but, yeah,
Mhm.
having a manager or boss or whatever that, really likes your group and really works with the group is rare. And it's really important that you have one that does that. I mean, if it wasn't for my manager, the job would have been a lot harder, I think. Add some White Claw. Sometimes you're a truly nasty, vicious person, Phoenicia. Well played. Do I have some White Claw? Otherwise I could... Oh no!
JD,
All the White Claw's
JD,
gone.
JD, you remember that when we started streaming, Phoenicia was always nice.
Yeah.
Even at an opportunity to say or do something mean, she was still so nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Just precious. But I guess
we finally corrupted her.
We have corrupted her. Yeah.
So no, I don't have a vicious person. No, I don't have actually any White Claw. I do have some bourbon somewhere. No, I'm not doing that, by the way. No. The White Claws are all gone now. I mean, last stream, no, that was just, oh, it was a good game though, but it was difficult. Are you ready?
But I guess you, you like the difficult stuff.
Oh yeah.
So,
well, that's why I do like the betting streams where, I mean, they push me to do a few things I usually don't do, and I usually try to play it safe with games. And when some people are betting here, things get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go like, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this. Nope. But I bet you can. Oh, you. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Well, speaking of let's go, it sounds like Else is ready.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Wow, that was like, suddenly that became sudden. Wait, what?
Spinny wheel thingy.
Okay. There we go.
It's a question for me.
A question. All right. I'll.
Of course, dear chat, if you have a would you rather or a question or something, just Doodle Time need to have its own music. I'm going to look into that, Baron Cat. That sounds like a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Then again, it might stress cells out a bit, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't hear the music anyway, so like,
not this one.
I don't know.
So, Rinty.
Yes, would you rather watch a movie with no snacks or drink, or have whatever you want, but the movie volume is always just a little too quiet or a little too loud?
No snack, no drink.
Yes?
Don't make me think further on this one. It's depressing. I mean, some royalty-free jazz. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. And Ferros wants to hear Elle sing again. Well, that sounds good, but we shouldn't distract her too much. Because she's distracted. See, here we go. No, but yes, no, a movie should be enjoyed with normal volume and stuff like that. I mean, and
not with snacks?
The snacks are important, but they aren't required or mandatory. Okay. It's difficult because I like my popcorn or nachos when I go to the theater, or have something to snack while I'm watching a movie at home. Oh, speaking of which, I really need to see that new Batman movie. But yeah, and sound below the threshold you like is, above is annoying as well. I mean, come on, but okay. Anyway, I think I answered this one, so we can spin the wheel again. it's a question for you.
Yes.
A lot of questions today.
And I don't see the timer right now.
No. Oh, no, that's this is the correct button. My bad.
Yes.
7 minutes,
All right,
30
7
seconds.
and a half.
10.
Who
It was
is the
10.
weirdest crush you've ever had?
Weirdest crush.
Weird, yeah.
Weird. Weird. A weird crush. Well, I don't know if it counts, but when I was very, very little and I was too young to have crushes, I was asked, "Who are you in love with?" And I swore that I was in love with my grandma.
Oh, that's actually really
That's
sweet.
really sweet.
Yeah.
I
And I wanted to marry her but unfortunately she was already married. So. Yeah.
Wow.
The weirdest crush I can think of for me was actually the oh god, Baron, sorry, I need to react to that one. Fun fact about the Batman movie, it took the actor 50 years to turn a vampire into a bat. That wasn't a vampire. Sorry, I'm really adamant about that one. Those weren't vampires, no. Vampire goes whoosh when subjected to sun. Done. So, but yeah, it sounds really good and it's a great joke. No, I think my weirdest crush for me was the princess from the Neverending Story, and I couldn't. Later on I found out, oh, this is a crush, but at that time I was like, what? What's this?
Yeah.
So.
But you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Doodle time on 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're spinning the wheel again. It's something that we don't do because Elsa's currently doing the thing. Really?
It really wants it.
Another question for me, or should I just do a dramatic poetry reading? You can choose.
Why? I can ask you a question.
No, ask me a question.
No problem. I will ask you a question. What's the stupidest thing you'd do if you had a week left to live?
Ooh, stupid. Wow. Oh, a week left to live. Are we talking terminal illness, or are we talking ticking clock? I know in a week I will perish.
Let's say you know that you will perish, and let's not make it a painful death. Just
okay,
something happens.
Just a ticking clock.
Snap
you know
off.
it's like the Discworld thing. Okay.
Baron Cat thinks you would still go to work.
No. If I know I had a week to live, I would go really mad doing stuff. I mean, I would spend about 2 or 3 days doing stupid stunts and put it on the internet, because I know I can't die, so hey, why not? And I think for the last couple of days I would, I don't know, do something weird like, well, in this case, I mean, I'm talking about this day and age, I would actually go to the Ukraine and fight the Russians, because I can.
Yay! Fun!
Alright, how much time is left, Jay?
Well, I have a week, right? Oh. It is 3 minutes.
3.5 minutes.
Yes. And we're going back to the spin wheel. When is the tail reveal clip? We're going to reshoot that one. I think I explained it last week, right?
I don't know if you explained in the stream.
Okay, I'm going
You
to...
talked about it with us.
Oh, well, I'm going to go back to the doodle time. Yeah, there we go. Tail review clip will be reshot because I'm not happy with what I have right now. I mean, the footage is okay-ish, but I'm not happy with the way it works out, and the concept doesn't work for the tail review. It works for all kinds of other things, but for a tail review, it isn't fun. So I'm reshooting that one. As soon as I think of a better way to, well, actually do something with the till, I don't know yet, but we're going to improve it, and it's going to be good, eventually. Spinny wheel thingy, right? Oh, and don't fight Russian. Go straight for Putin. Yes, that sounds good as well, Feros.
And Baron Cat and Ferris, I also thought that, but just never mind. It's sometimes also how the person being asked the question interprets the question.
Yeah, well, if you know you can't die, I mean, that's interesting.
Oh, that's your
interpretation
of it. See, that's how Jay interpreted the question, and nobody else here did. But that's also part of the fun. That's there are different interpretations, and that makes for answers that are hard to predict.
Okay.
Ferals, else don't look at the chat. Don't.
I'm not.
Okay, Rincy, would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
Else 1.5 minutes left. All right. I would say I'd rather know the date of my death.
Well, I agree.
Because then I know how much time I have to do something nice and not fear for whatever it is that may come. Because if it's not old age, then I may constantly wonder, oh, is it this? Is it close? Yeah. So if I knew one of them, I'd let me know when.
Yeah,
and then whatever it is, we'll see.
The what doesn't matter. Aren't you happy about the details? There you go. Yeah, good one, Baron. Yes, I'm not happy about the details. Spinny wheel thingy again. Let's go. Come on, another question. We had a lot of questions. Come on, do something fun. Okay, screw it.
I guess it's a question.
No, I'm claiming dramatic poetry reading. Because this one is dedicated to you with your foofy hair. And I'm thinking Baron and Gears are going to know this one just like that.
I think I know it's just because of the hair reference.
Okay. Turn around! Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. And you're never coming around. Turn around! Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Nose in the curry? Not exactly, but sounds good. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous. Yeah, there we go.
That's it, Baron Cat. Yeah.
I expected to actually. I mean, the site I'm looking at is really bugging, so it's rather weird. Yeah, but Reninci really has that.
It's quite different.
What?
I have fluffy hair today.
It's really that 1980s, 1990s pop singer look she has right now, and I really like it. It's. I mean, I mean, I'm an 80s and 90s kid. I mean, it's something I do really like. And I saw her on camera like, did you do this on purpose?
No, the hair just went floof.
Yeah, the hair is floof. But come on, people, just look at the fluffy hair. I mean, if she has a microphone and there's a big fan blowing wind at her with all the wavy hair and she sings like that, I mean, it could have been a music clip from.
I need a guitar.
Yeah.
I have a guitar right here, but.
Well, here we go. No, but this is movie clip ready. I mean, come on. No, not movie clip. Music clip ready. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's Seneca was.
I could sit like this.
Bling.
Not that I know how to play guitar, but. Okay. Everybody looks cooler while holding it.
I've got this question now. I mean, I think I asked it before, but I still want to know again. If you could learn an instrument right now, which one would it be?
The easy and you've asked this before. The easy answer would be keyboard because I have one at home.
I should have known that. I should have known that. My bad.
So it would be easiest to learn that one, and it's a very versatile instrument. So I could use it to get a lot of other effects, and to go into a little bit more detail. If I learned music, anything at all, no matter what it is, I would like to learn it to compose my own music. And whatever instrument it would be, doesn't matter. But a keyboard would be nice. It's very easy to do keyboard and then change to a different instrument on the computer, so you can create any instrument with a keyboard.
It's a multifunctional thing for you.
Yeah.
Phoenicia, always loved to learn how to play harp. I actually knew someone, she was a friend of me for quite a while, who was a professional harpist, and the sound she could make with that thing, like, what?
Yeah, I have once heard a professional harp. See you later, bye bye. I've once listened to a professional harp player at some kind of mini concert. That was really cool.
Gary says, shamisen, so he can play rock and metal songs on it. Nice. Oh, that's good. I do think that, I do think that having I could say something about like playing the theremin. I mean, that's just. But I wouldn't actually play that for fun. I mean, playing bass guitar sounds really good. But I've been watching way too many Stevie's Italian bass player videos on YouTube. But playing the saxophone was actually, I was thinking of doing that, but then I thought like, nah. Because it's
Phoenicia, shh, to what? Shh, to what? Don't be so mysterious.
I'm talking about something I really like, okay? Sorry. Why don't you shush me?
I think she wants to shut you up.
I'm shutting up.
It's probably aimed at you.
Yes. No, but there are a lot of instruments that you can do interesting things, and actually composing your own music sounds really cool. I mean, I see things like Mick Gordon that did the Doom soundtrack, and I mean, soundtrack-wise, you can do a lot, and I do really love the thing they do. And just composing your own music, the things you can do emotion-wise with it, and actually putting everything in, yes. But yeah. I already am doing a lot of other things, so let's. Accordion.
My grandfather played the accordion. So when we were together with the family, all the aunts and uncles and all the grandchildren, he would say, let's make music. And just everybody picked up instruments and started singing, you know. It was a very musical family. It's one of the memories that I have that I cherish.
Oh, wow. Girius asks if Ferris, yes, the theremin I remember from I Am Weasel, but Girius asks if I was influenced by Careless Whisper. No, actually this one. Or, and that's the easier one. And one is really good and the other is really... No, that's not a saxophone. Wait, I think that isn't a shit. No, that's a different instrument, right? Crap. Is it a saxophone? Ah, yeah, it is. Cool. It's still correct. No, actually, these two. The first one is Lily was here with Candy Delver. That's one that I went like, oh wow, that's really pretty. And strangely enough, Kenny G. That's something I listened to a lot when I was little.
But Lily was here is not correct because Lily is here and I'm at Lily's place.
No.
Oh yeah. There you go, Rincy.
Yeah. I'm in her spare room.
But she was there.
She was there at some point, and
Yeah.
now she's downstairs.
Yes. Oh, Baron learned the flute, violin, viola, and keyboard. And hated everything except the keyboard.
Keyboard was still the best, yeah.
Keyboard wins.
Keyboard wins.
So, I think we should look at the doodle timer again, right?
Yeah, I wonder how far that is.
Pharaoh says correctly that Candy Dover has that fluffy hair you have in some of the photos. That's correct. And Gears is strolling through memory lane now with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to see if I can get the spinny doodle timer back. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Well,
I fear it's time. I fear it's time. It's like.
Oh,
yeah,
else you're done. Doodle timer's out.
Here it is. I know, but like near one stripe.
Well, it looks great though.
Thank you.
I'm
Not sure if this is what Sendokiri meant, but
Sendokiri, are you happy with the result?
Yes, you can think of it while we do another spinny wheel now.
I had no idea what was on its back. Like, I tried.
That was almost doodle time.
Guitar.
Don't break her! Don't break her stuff!
Oh, everything is fine.
I did.
I shouldn't have touched it.
What? You did? I did say what it was. No, I mean like, it is a Japanese. Where did you say that? Where did you say that? Did you say it was a Japanese teapot? Where? You told me it was a spider guardian spirit from a game.
In chat.
In chat? What, here on the chat here? Yeah, but I don't look at the chat. I was doing the drawing. Too late. The Twitch chat. Yeah, I can't read and draw at the same time, so.
I also missed that one, I guess.
It still looks really cool.
I don't know what a Japanese teapot looks like, so I don't know if it looks like it should look, but
all right, let's give you one more minute.
We could do another spinny wheel thingy.
But what does it look like? What is it?
Like the teapots we get in a sushi restaurant.
Give me a second. I googled it.
Japanese green tea.
There we go.
And you often get it in.
Says he's glad. Huh? But how does that work with the spider image I got? Because it looks like it looked like a watch to me. Let's see. No, not this. It's not this. Not everything is this. Let's see.
Zendokiri is glad, but we're still gonna spin the wheel while you're looking, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah. I still don't get it. How does this spider work?
Didn't happen.
What? How?
Would you rather for both Rinci and me?
All right. Chat, go ahead. Ask your would you rather questions. And meanwhile, we also go look for would you rathers.
So the thing in the middle of the back is something you can lift up.
All right, Jay. I think I have a good one.
Oh, that sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah. Would you rather be the best in the world at a skill, task, or job of your choice, but be socially unbearable, or be how you are now, but everyone you meet enjoys your company and loves having you around, even more than they already do?
The last thing I already do, so let's keep it at that.
No, but it says even more than they already do.
No, I like people more than having being the best, being a
That's true.
savant at some kind of thing. I mean,
Mm.
it's I like the Baron is.
Like,
Oh wow, Phoenicia's going. Oh, Phoenicia's going all nasty again. Okay, I'm going to answer that one in a bit. Um, no, yeah, I like people more than being the best at something. I mean, it's yeah, yeah. You know, I mean, okay, Phoenicia's asking something really good, and she knows what I'm going to answer, but I'm still going to do that. Fax or Abunai? Of course, Abunai. I'm contractually obliged to say that. No, but really, Abunai, because it's more of a good time hanging out, other than just a place where you buy stuff. I like the atmosphere better, even if I wasn't part of it. So yeah. Rincy, do you want to answer that one, or are you abstaining from this question?
Yeah, well, the point is at Abunai, I don't know how to answer that because I've never actually experienced Abunai from the perspective of a visitor. So
What? No, that's not true. You did. We cosplayed there. When we were cosplaying as with Nienke and stuff.
ages ago. Oh,
Yes.
2006. But that's
Yes.
not Abunai now. That was
No,
an
that's true.
entirely different convention.
But you
now.
were a visitor.
Yes, but that was a different age. If I don't think the question is about 10 years ago, because then Facts was also very different, and I don't know what
But
Facts
you
was
said
like.
you never did it like.
Okay.
Like
Anyway.
Well, it's true. It's true. I didn't remember because it was so long ago. But yeah, it's true. And I was thinking about the current location because I don't. And it is also true that I've never been a visitor there. So I find it a difficult question. I could answer it from the perspective of being a dealer at both, but then I think being a dealer, I might prefer Facts because it doesn't get super hot.
It does get really hot. Really hot at Abunai, I know.
Yeah. so that's from a dealer perspective. I don't know as a visitor.
I think that at the worst point, that was before I joined Abunai as well, we were standing there with fans on the stand just to make sure there was a bit more airflow, otherwise we would drop.
Yeah, it was really.
Oh, that was really nasty. So, yeah. Baron, would you rather have Else actually finish in 10 minutes with the half-finished drawing, or let her draw until she has a finished doodle? And Ferris asks, why have a timer indeed? Well, she does finish a few times within the 10 minutes. So yeah, we're keeping a timer.
But there is a bit of a trend that it's not like sometimes it doesn't, but the doodle times are taking more and more time. So
what? No.
I might have to go and be a bit more strict again and have some of that alien cat evil shine through.
What? Nah.
But I'll think about it.
Let's see. 10 minutes deal, blah. Sandy Kier says 10 minutes deal, and me and I'll talk about. We'll see how far she could go and take it from there. Well, I actually do like the drawing. It's funny, it looks cute.
Yeah. It's more like that I misunderstood what it was about, and that I really hated that.
Don't worry, yeah, Sandy Kier, you didn't do it on purpose, so. And a different age, different time, where things were much simpler then. Well, I do think conventions, when we were, conventions got complicated a lot, actually. But hey, on the other hand, still fun.
There are going to be conventions this year again.
Yes, so things are ramping up again.
As far as we know.
Oh, things are ramping up again. Let's give it a right. Thank you.
Don't listen to else. Don't listen to else.
As far as we know.
We're going to have conventions.
I guess she strung her along. Oh, about the this one is a bit. I mean, you can do better than that, Girius. I mean, this is.
Wire drawings.
Okay, fine. Here, there you go. The rim shot, fine.
This one was deserved, yes.
There. I believe this is what it's on the back.
Syndicarius seems happy. So, yay, done.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yes. And I spent most of the time trying to figure out on very small pictures what it's like. So that's why I was looking like, ugh.
But it's cute. And I think that
Cool.
people who have arachnophobia go like, oh no, that thing. But
Yeah, well, I made it cute, right?
it's cute.
Yeah, it is.
It makes me think of the Tachikomas from Ghost in the Shell as well. I don't know why.
Okay.
But then again, okay. Another spinning wheel thingy. I mean, I'm having fun with it.
All right, let's go.
There it is.
Almost technical problems, but.
Would you rather for else? Do you want it else, or do you want to switch to a new?
Yeah, sure, bring it. Oh, but I'll just enter it in a half a brain.
Oh, I've got
I have one. Oh.
A half a brain?
Yeah?
Okay, let's go.
Who? What? No, I have a would you rather question.
Yeah, that's why I said let's go.
All right. Else, would you rather... I think this one has already been asked, but would you rather be a successful artist or a successful business owner?
Okay, that's just... Wow.
But if I'm a successful artist, doesn't that mean that I get to be able to pay my rent anyway?
Well, a successful artist doesn't have to be a business owner.
No, but if someone else were to hire me and pay me like a normal survival rate, that I was successful,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd go for the artist, because I like doing art more than I like doing business.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that, yeah, well...
If I get to live, I'm successful.
You get to live, but it doesn't mean you... Like,
what is a successful artist?
There are many ways to interpret this question, and it also means that if you choose for being a business owner, you don't get to be an artist, and if you get to be an artist, you don't get to be a business owner.
If I am a successful artist, in a way of I don't die, because I managed to survive on the money that I get from apparently having like a normal
any
job,
kind of job, but it doesn't have to be a job as an artist. But you are successful.
If you're an successful artist, then it means you can live of it in some way. To me, that is my interpretation of what is a successful artist.
That's why it's not a wrong answer, but there are many ways to interpret success.
Yes, so
because you can also interpret it like making an impact.
Yeah, but to me, a successful artist is someone... If I would say that I'm a successful artist, I mean that I can live normally off of it, and I don't really care whether that's through self-employment or whether it's while I'm hired to work somewhere. Like if I work for Disney, then I'm a successful artist and I do the thing that I love. So actually, like for me, successful artist is being able to do what I love and staying alive. Being able to keep myself alive. So that then I pick the artist.
But you don't want to be hired by Disney. Do you?
If I love what I do there.
So, Disney,
Well,
drop her a line.
If they give me the right offer.
I understand that one.
All right, interesting. So Disney, you've heard.
Yeah. Drop her a line at Nightfox.
Do I get to draw
She's available.
Yes.
She's available.
Psst, Frank and
You
Frank
can win
too.
her
You can do
over.
it.
Yeah.
Let's say, Baron actually says if Else is a successful artist, she can hire a successful business owner.
Nice.
But then to do what?
To do
because
the
business
owner.
Only.
Yeah.
So Kier says a business owner usually have people work on her. Well, successful artists can have as well. So. Anthonysia says something she is known for. I Spy a Kitty.
Oh, yeah, push.
Fair says, time for Robin Hood 2.
Haha.
I wouldn't.
No, I think I want a new story about foxes, but then without hunters.
Artist Elsa.
I was always very angry that the fox story always has to be about hunters, and not specifically Robin Hood, but the natural foxes like the Fox and the Hound. But the Lion King wasn't about hunters. They didn't get shot by people.
But they died.
I don't care. I just don't like the part where they get shot by people. I don't care
that
they died.
Okay, would you rather have a story about a fox that gets shot by a story in which a fox gets shot by a hunter, or about a fox being killed by another fox?
Ooh.
A fox being killed by another fox, instantly.
All right.
I hear the Fox King, or sorry,
I really hate the victim dynamic that comes forth out of the fox and the hunter. And with two foxes, I feel it's more of a fair battle, which makes it more exciting for me.
Well, if you look at the Lion King, that was not entirely a fair battle.
No, but at least it's if Mufasa had realized his brother was a bit more psycho than he.
We wouldn't have had a movie.
It's fair. But the thing is, I love the Lion King so much more than the Fox and the Hound because of the story and how the dynamic is, and I always really hated the Fox and the Hound because of that specific hunter dynamic, because somehow, and maybe that's also because I'm known for liking foxes, but everybody and their uncle that has ever shot a fox always wants to tell me. They always like, oh yeah, I shot a fox last week. Oh yeah, I ran over a fox last week. Oh yeah, I saw a dead fox next to the road. Oh yeah, my uncle has 10 fox pelts in his... Anyway, so I very frequently get confronted with people that oh, you like foxes. Did I tell you about the dead fox? No, you didn't. And then it's always about the hunter dynamic and how they shot or murdered them in some way. So somehow...
And you'd rather hear I saw two foxes fight each other to the death.
Yeah, basically, because at least they have equal
sorry
teeth and stuff. That's more balanced.
And a fox and a deer, or just the forest animals versus the fox. You would rather have that.
I actually see I recently saw The Last Duel. I actually see two foxes on two sides of a dueling field. So it has come to this. And the other side goes rah, rah, rah. Oh. This is my head. Chat says artist Elson, is Jane a business owner as well? Yes, and I'm business owner for my own piece of art, photography. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but I've been asked this question before, and my answer was also what's the difference between an artist and a business owner? Don't get it. it's a weird question, but that's also why I
it's
wondered.
It's an interesting question. It
Yeah.
sparks the discussion.
Girius, he says to me, could spin a web of puns, but it would spin out of control. Fine. There you go. I'm not reading it. No, but could spin out of control, string everyone in chat along until we got stuck. Well played.
Yeah, and the Baron Cat says, Robin Hood gives money. Now that person is rich. Does he take away their money again?
Oh, sounds like the Dutch government. Let's go.
Yeah, basically.
Zedekir still wants to see foxes and horses doing human hunts. No hunts.
I just like the.
Oh, you want
just like if there's a battle between any two characters, it is way more interesting when they have similar power than one of them is completely overpowered and the other one is quite weak and just trampled.
I've got this movie series that we're going to watch, where it sounds exactly up your alley then. And we're going to watch the Purge movies.
I don't know what that is.
No, we're not watching that. Let's see.
Well, the villain always has to be overpowered. That is a rule of good stories.
Gear says Scar just talked a big game. There were no hunters. Yep. Scar named him Taka, waste in Swahili, so he didn't have a great start. Yeah, fair enough.
I indeed heard that the backstory of Scar is that before he got his scar, he indeed was called Waste, Taka, and that once he got his scar, he told everyone to change his name and call him Scar. But it's indeed like on the parents, like you have one kid you call him King and the other you call Waste. Like there was a bit of a dysfunctioning family. Scar got the way he got, probably because of his relationship with his parents was a bit troubled.
It's a bit like, if I get any more setbacks now, this personal development will turn into... if I get
evil.
any more character development, I will turn into a villain. That's the one.
Oh, that's a nice one. Not playing Elden Ring yet, because it's still known to fry PCs, and I don't have money to buy a new one right now, so... Ritzy, did you say to Lily 10:30 or 10:30-ish?
Well, apparently-ish.
Well, I guess the Baron has pointed out something important. We have reached the end of the stream for today, once again.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you all for having fun with us. Yes, this is why we're going to go to that. This is why we're thinking of going for the new stream format.
Yes.
So that works really well, I think, and we
I
can do a lot
more
retarded,
things. But at least we have a cute spider.
Oh wow! This is foxes and coffee. This fox is retarded, but at least we have a cute spider.
Yeah.
And a shark tooth.
And a shark tooth. So.
Oh! Wait! One more thing. And what I wanted to show you was this. I had a little test on Procreate on the way back from the holiday, and I made this in a car, but the car is moving, so it's hard to draw. And I did it in a few minutes. But this is.
You made this in a few minutes in a driving car?
Yes, I did.
You tried Procreate? That's what I wondered.
Yeah, because my sister has a tablet with Procreate.
Alright,
I really
so what's
like the texture, because it's... What?
Yeah,
What's the verdict?
The problem is that iPad Pros are very expensive, but then you do get Procreate, but you have to start using Apple, and it can only handle a few layers.
How many layers?
8, right?
8 or 10, something like that.
8 or 10?
So,
like a sane
so
person!
100. So, I still have to think about that, but...
Okay.
And the pen doesn't feel as specific as I'm used to, but it is something I still wanted to share, and it does look really chalky. It's a low quality version because of WhatsApp image, and it does film how you're making it in the meantime, so you can watch the whole drawing back. So that's funny too. So I also have that with this one.
Nice.
But it's really weird and it was in the car, so we're moving and talking, and I was just testing stuff. But this is the chalk stuff. This is only one chalk brush and one watercolor brush, so I still had a lot of other things to test. And yes, it's not a perfect drawing, but we were in a driving car and I was drawing fast. But it was interesting.
Nice atmosphere.
It does look really chalky, and it's almost like it's made of fluff, like those.
I'm seeing a lot of the watercolor in it.
Okay, I do see the chalky stuff. Like this.
I see that too, but I see also a lot of the watercolor. It looks very realistic.
Cool.
So
yeah, I wanted to share that.
Anyway, thank you all for being here today. Next Wednesday will be a Cats and Coffee stream. He asked, not knowing for sure and hoping he didn't assume something rude. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I do the next Wednesday stream.
Okay. So next Wednesday will be the next Howling Ride stream where there's cats and coffee and kittens
and lots of yar.
And lots of yar.
Thank you all for the nice compliments, everyone.
Yeah, and lots of yar.
So maybe the next stream will be jarring.
Oh God, really? I mean, right at the end. Okay.
Jawsing. More shark teeth. Yes.
So, next Wednesday, Cats and Coffee, and of course, next Sunday will be another Foxes and Coffee, and, well, it's not a preparation weekend, fortunately. We just need a week to do that, so don't worry about that one. So, next week will be another Foxes and Coffee, but for now, have a good week, thank you all, and of course, good night, everyone.
Good night, bye-bye.
Good night.